So I want to start off and unpack Aristotle a little bit because Aristotle was remarkably ahead of his time for what he came up with in his philosophy. So Aristotle was a Greek philosopher and a student of Plato, and Aristotle developed a philosophy of memory called associationism. It's a philosophy that argued that memory depends on the formation of linkages between pairs of events, sensations, and ideas. So again, like I said in my last video, the movie theater is connected to popcorn because they occurred together. Aristotle was an empiricist. He thought that all ideas are the result of experience rather than being inborn. Plato, on the other hand, believed that we had ideas that exist inside of us that we come to discover out in the world. So we have this concept in ourself about like what is a dog, and then as you go about your life, you encounter a dog and say, "Oh, that's a dog." And so Aristotle's ideas are actually a lot more aligned with what scientific notions actually have come to discover. So Aristotle proposed that we build ideas by three rules of association. The three rules are contiguity. And this is a little bit of a fancy term, but it's one that we'll come back to, so I want to talk about it. Contiguity means closeness in time. So experiences that are near each other in time and space are joined together. So again, if you encounter at the movie theater, you also encounter the popcorn. There's a closeness in time and space of those two things. And as a result, you have a contiguity and your memory is going to connect them together. Frequency. So if you have frequent experiences that are repeated, they're going to be connected more strongly. So if you have a person who is often, tripping over their own feet, and like a friend of yours who trips over their own feet and breaks things, you might come to know them as a klutz, and you would associate that person with those events because of the frequency that they occur. And then finally, similarity. So we connect a apple and a peach because we know that they're similar. They're both fruit that grow on trees, and so we link the two ideas together. If I mention apple, you're more likely to think of peach than you are to think of, I don't know, keyboard, computer mouse. Well, actually, Apple, the Macs, maybe it would make you think of. That's another good example. If you think of Apple and you think of the computer manufacturer, you might think of a keyboard mouse because they created it. So, okay. So if I say the word lemon, what words come to mind? Well, maybe you'll think of a peel or an orange, but maybe you're not going to think of a biscuit. Peel is frequently contiguous. Orange is similar. Biscuit is not typically contiguous. They rarely, you don't typically have lemon biscuits. Maybe you do, but I don't. So there you have Aristotle saying, "I told you so," because Aristotle's ideas seem to really reflect current understandings of neuroscience and how we learn things.